Hello and welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to share with you my completed sketchbook. I'm very excited. This is the very first time I finish a sketchbook actually, and I really wanted to document it and talk about my thought process, what I want to keep doing and what I will change in the next one. So first and foremost, this is the Strathmore multimedia sketchbook. I was pretty happy with it. It can take pretty much any medium, so this is ink and color pencils. In the end I decided to only use acrylics and colored pencils, but I'm really excited for the next one to use different mediums. This is actually not the first spread that I did. The first spread that I did is this one. You can already see the difference between those portraits and the one that I've just shown you before. This is a landscape. That's something I really want to do more in the next sketchbook. It's a volcano. We hiked to the top and I thought it was such a interesting and beautiful place, and I really wanted to paint it. And it's the type of thing I really would like to do en plein air eventually. I'm working towards that, and the sketchbook work is gonna be key for me to be able to do that more and more and find my visual language. So as I said, this is my very first completed sketchbook, and that's why you will see I did a lot of portraits. It's just easier for me. It's something I've done since I was really little. I love painting portraits. It's something I really want to get better at and find my style. And then around that, I would like to paint landscapes and give context to my portraits. But I think portraiture is always going to have the most important space in my work. Here maybe you can recognize Truthless, who is a fellow YouTuber. I actually found a lot of my reference pictures watching YouTube videos or watching movies. I really like taking screenshots of background characters that have interesting faces or expressions. This is Sandy Hester, one of my favorite artists and YouTuber on the platform. I really wanted to paint her with her cup of tea. I really tried to keep this sketchbook as low stress as possible, so whatever inspired me, I would just paint. This is another landscape from that trip at the volcano. I still have a lot to improve in my landscape work, but it was really fun to paint, really relaxing. I was playing around with maybe making my portrait even more simplified, and that's what it is there. I play more with colors, but I really like the shadow and light contrast, so I got back to that afterwards. This is another landscape with my friend Rick. We went to the main plaza in our town and I painted him feeding pigeons. That's a painting of a man that was also there on the plaza. This is my first collage, something that I really want to explore more in the next couple of months. I feel like it makes me focus on bigger shapes instead of details. I really love it. I just used my other sketch of the pigeon that I already showed you as a reference. I'm definitely gonna make more collages. When I did those two portraits, I realized that I really like working bigger. So instead of trying to cramp as much as I can in one page, I would rather have one portrait take the entire page. This is probably one of my favorite spread of the entire sketchbook. I really love the process of painting those two. I love the transparency here on the cheek, and I used a little bit of color pencil. I really relaxed in terms of how I want to represent people and focused on enjoying the process. I used some color pencil here on the jacket as well. And yeah, it was just so nice. Then I tried to keep the same energy for the rest of the sketchbook. I really love this guy here, the beard especially. Those two I really struggled. I think you can tell the difference between this one and this one. I like this one better. I'm still very much playing to find my style, and when I see those two together, I like this one better. So that was a very interesting experiment. Again, one of my favorite spread. It was about trusting the process a lot, enjoying working in my sketchbook. It's really something I'm gonna take with me for the next one, because now I'm feeling excited to start the next one, not scared. Playing like this and finding faces that I really want to paint is really helping me get there. Those two, love them. I really love that they are looking in the same direction. I'm just really wondering what they are looking at. I tried again to do two different people on the same page. Yeah, although I'm really happy with them, I just really like painting bigger. I wish my sketchbook was bigger. And here is my mom when she was younger. I only painted someone that I know twice, because it's actually way more pressure than painting strangers. I don't really have to focus on likeness if I don't want to. It's much harder when you're painting someone you know so well. A lot of my art practice past few months has been to learn to enjoy the process, relax into it, and play more and spend time in the sketchbook without any pressure of ending up with a finished painting, and just get to know my material, have 10-20 minutes to myself just playing with colors and seeing what happens when I mix this one with this one without having a specific goal in mind, except just enjoying it. This painting I made for a video, and this one I did later. You can also see the difference in style. I like this lady way more, even though I really love playing with colors and exaggerating that on this one. I like the simplicity more of her, so that was really good to know. I really love that guy. And then I did this lady, and she's supposed to sing and to be sad, and I was trying to get her expression right, and it was a struggle, but I'm really happy with the practice, even though I don't think it's very successful. The light was coming from that direction. There I could see the limit of using the black color pencil, because I think at that point in the sketchbook I could have actually gone without. I started to get better at highlights and shadows, but since I started with the black pencil, I just wanted to finish the sketchbook with it. I really enjoy painting all sorts of faces, especially people with very interesting features. Sometimes that means older people. I feel like older people and men, they don't have so much pressure to look and be pretty in pictures. Although now there is pressure on pretty much everybody, but I can find more interesting features and expressions in older people. I also love doing the wrinkles. Just love them, and big mustaches and body hair, things that nowadays, especially on social media, are hidden or removed. Those are my favorite things to paint, basically. Who I really love doing the freckles on this guy. I just enjoyed it so much. So my next big painting, actually, I'm gonna give my main character freckles, and I can't wait. The last spread of the sketchbook. Super happy with it. I have gotten a lot out of it. I feel very excited to start the next one and to share that with you as well. This was exactly what I was looking for. Just get into a habit of sketching, enjoying the process, and then in the next one I'm gonna get way more experimental, use more material, and try my ideas, concepts right in the sketchbook before I get them into bigger paintings or just even to get them out of my head. And I can't wait. So the sketchbook did exactly what it needed to do. It's gonna be with me, and I can't wait to have a collection of sketchbooks. This is the first of many. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!